Bora lá, né? Minha câmera, para variar, ficou. Deu pau, né? Nem mexi nela, mas ela deu pau. Agora voltou. Agora a câmera voltou. Depois eu sem ser tela cheia mesmo. Depois eu vou ter que criar uma outra cena. A tela cheia para não ter que modificar esse aqui. Botei escala de resolução em modo de desempenho. Nossa, mesmo a noite está quente aqui, como é que pode?
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Olá, Luiz. Eu sei que você ficou perdido aí no limiar de outra dimensão. Eu já joguei um e já sou fã de Control.
And monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Vamos fechar a barra aqui. Bora lá. Até agora tá tudo bem, né? Diminuir um pouco aqui esse ring light aqui. Esse anel de luz. Diminuir um pouco aqui. Não precisa ficar tão claro assim não. Não é tão escuro não.
Already gone.
Se eu disser que eu sei qual eu tô mentindo. É direto mesmo. Tá, para correr. Corre desse pouco. É tipo de escapamento. Isso é gráfico do jogo. Não pode ser CGI, não.
Hey, kiddo. How
Hey,
are
girl.
you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Logan, o nome da menina é Wolverine.
Ghetto murdery. What happened?
Coisa, não?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Isso é CGI ou é gráfico do jogo?
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Tá parecendo CGI.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to
Objeto cidade de Cauldron Lake. Olha, já é gráfico do jogo aí já. Já vi que já tá travando. Ali era gráfico do jogo mesmo. Seria bem feito. Porra.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car. So where's
Bom,
the...
tá no modo desempenho aqui, né, cara?
By a bear. I'll check out that map.
O modo desempenho é bem. Turn 1, convite.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Tá tudo no alto, só não tá mesmo a questão do escala de resolução.
Over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Medical agents right here.
Desgraçados!
My partner
Também aqui.
down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. We have anything against city folk.
Esse Thornton é retardado.
Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
Eu gostei do Thornton, ele é um idiota. Gostei disso aqui. Isso. Isso aqui é. Sim. Isso. Vou deixar mais em cima aqui. Isso aqui tá bom. Foda-se.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. Can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. I need to think through the facts of the case. The Mind Place.
Mesmo no modo de desempenho, esse jogo ainda é bem feito, você é doido.
To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The fact
Tá, vamos ver aqui. Vamos botar aqui no modo de qualidade.
they're on the board. Everything we know about the previous. Worth taking another look.
Tá, obrigado. Ted no dentista. Essa coisa mental dela não tem mais nada não, só tem mapa e aquilo ali. Deve ser a filha dela.
I see you're already hard at work and close to cracking it.
Ah, tá.
Just getting started. Let's head down a hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. Crack cases.
Até que no modo qualidade não tá tão ruim, não.
I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of
Não
retiring?
pausa o jogo, né? É bom saber disso aí.
You know
Então
what
tem
happens
que
to cops who
estar num lugar
say
bem
this is their last
seguro para
case.
poder usar isso aí.
Real funny, Anderson.
Que bueno.
There's a route. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Até que no modo qualidade não tá tão ruim, não. Dá pra jogar. Aí joguei jogo pior.
Fucking nature.
Não, fica na cabeça.
Die.
Excesso de céu.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Could have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Diz que a parte que é mais pesada é essa parte aqui, né? A parte do jogo mais pesada é essa floresta.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service.
Tá bom, cara. No modo qualidade tá muito bom o jogo.
And the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Tá tudo no alto e aqui tá no modo qualidade, né?
FBI, huh?
Aqui é um PCzinho da AliExpress.
Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot.
Vou dar um pause bem aqui. Vou ver uma coisa bem aqui. Ah, tá certo aqui. Tá. Ajuste de voltagem. Temperatura da GPU, ó, 60 graus. Hotspot tá 60 graus. Então tá free. Rotação aqui tá 2.443. Tá ótimo.
UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Acho que quando eu streamo,
Body, shall we?
é melhor, o jogo roda melhor que quando eu gravei. Você bota a gravação.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. He didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Hum.
bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Interessante, cara.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the
Cara,
previous
esse jogo é muito bem feito.
but this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
O jogo até que tá rodando bem no modo qualidade, ó, velho. Tá rodando muito bem. Gostei.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Lavar as mãos, tirar a forma de geladeira e tirar a soneca.
A creepy twig sculpture? Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
2 triângulos para baixo. Esse aqui, 2 triângulos para baixo em cima do outro, 2 triângulos para baixo um do lado do outro. Então lavar as mãos. É a ordem daquele negócio. Opa. Geladeira, ó. Geladeira, frango. Lavar as mãos e tirar uma soneca. Vou ver bem aqui qual é. Lave as mãos. Geladeira e filho. Então lavar as mãos. Primeiro vai ser o triângulo para cima e para baixo.
Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Triângulo para cima e para baixo. Triângulo para cima e para baixo só tem interseção. Triângulo para um lado e para o outro. Para baixo, interseção do lado do outro. Certo. Então, o primeiro triângulo é esse bem aqui. Segundo triângulo é esse bem aqui. Terceiro triângulo é esse aqui. É. Não era esse aqui, não? Siga esse espaço. Lave suas mãos. Tira a forma da geladeira e tira a soneca. Não abriu. Lavar as mãos. A pia tá bem aqui, ó. É o triângulo para cima e para baixo. Um do lado do outro. Lavar as mãos. Tirar a franga da geladeira. E tirar uma soneca. Tá aqui no colchão.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Lavar as mãos. Franga da geladeira. Tirar uma soneca. Ah! Porra. Que isso? É. Não pegue nada se você não for uma das árvores. Estranho. Eu não sou uma das árvores que peguei. Pronto. Foda-se. Você deu lanterna, né, meu filho? Será que eu me perdi? Witch Shadow. Esse é uma passagem obscura para o submundo. É onde tem um limiar. Ah, lenda da bruxa, ó. Já é o lado.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember all...
Local do crime. Tem que seguir esse caminho, virar a curva à direita e seguir à direita. Que é isso aqui? Placa de bruxa. Vamos seguir isso aqui.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
Eu falei que gosto dela, que adianta agora? Isso parece que a gente pego melhor. Caramba, de Bright Falls.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a
Eu
famous
pensei que
detective.
a Alan está tomando conta de nós.
He
Fala.
hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Ah.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Alan Wake. Precisa descobrir quem é o Alan Wake depois. A cabana da bruxa. Aqui. Oh. O jogo tá rodando incrivelmente bem, cara. No modo qualidade. A cabana da bruxa é pra ser aqui, né? Passei por ela e não vi. Olha, não tinha aparecido essa cabana aqui, não. Pegadas aqui. Parece pegadas. Ou não, sei lá. Tá, vamos pro local do crime, né? Vamos ver se essa ruazinha aqui. Ruazinha. Por aqui? Não. Virar à direita em algum ponto. Depois eu tenho que ir.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
Eventually, we're standing in the gaping hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair. Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter. They lift a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Porra, me perdi de novo. Cadê o local do assassinato? É aqui direto. Eu tenho que pegar essa rua assim bem fininho.
You're getting lost, Anderson.
Pouco. Só um pouco. É aquilo ali.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. Came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. Probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Opa!
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts till he fell off the map. Guess ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Now?
Mistério.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they
Oi!
feel, what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
A investigadora zona. Isso aí é top, velho. Vai sentir o que a vítima sentiu.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale, a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 15 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. This mug always cheers me up.
Mas o perfil da vítima.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Peraí. Eu vou chegar nessa estrada. Vou aqui direto. Aí eu vou pegar a primeira esquerda, uma retoma. Vou pegar essa retona até chegar bem aqui. Quando eu ver uma, duas, a terceira esquerda, eu já vou ficar ligado. Não passa por aqui, né? Vou tentar rodear.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Ó, ali tá destruído. Ó. Eu vou ter que pegar a ruazinha esquerda, direita, esquerda e direita. Dobrar aqui. Já fui naquele lugar ali? Não, não esse lugar aqui ainda não. Eu já. retona aqui. Vou pegar essa retona direto. Direto, quando dobrar a direita, eu vou ver um caminhozinho, o próximo caminho à esquerda que eu ver. Eu vou ver um caminhozinho que vai ter à direita, voltando. Primeiro caminhozinho à esquerda que eu ver.
Hey,
É aqui mesmo.
I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay. So, what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Pô, tô indo no começo do jogo e não saí do lugar ainda. Tá, se eu seguir essa estrada, eu vou voltar pro chalé de aluguel. Tem um outro lugarzinho bem aqui, ó. Vou descer essa estrada. Ó, tá bloqueado. Bloqueado aqui também. Quando a gente voltar por aqui. Até que não tá tão ruim de jogar não, cara. Mas a floresta é o lugar mais pesado do jogo, né? Segundo eu vi os vídeos, né? Eu não sei como tava descendo. É só seguir aqui. Não tá tão ruim assim não, podia estar pior. Tá pior, tá. Agora eu vou virar direita. Talvez pra cá. Tem essa estradazinha bem aqui na minha frente. Na hora que for fazer a curva, já vou ver o local. Um local de acampamento. UFOs, OVNIs em VC. É.
Casey's favorite brand. Terrible.
Tem um papo.
Nope.
Como sabe que eu tricoto?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
Também que a gente cheguei ali, claro.
I didn't know trees.
Uma hora de trem, agora que deu uma hora.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingale? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Acho que deu a um.
Edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
Ah, a voz do Alan.
How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Hum.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
Eu achei que esse jogo ia fazer um crossover com Control, mas acho que não vai não.
Made it back. Good.
Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding, huh? Just like I said.
Bora, examina o corpo.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after deer.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called. He's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right?
Não tá porta trancada? Ok.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you just
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be helpful.
not a surprise about the deputy. Now,
Que isso?
enough of this group.
Opa, é bom explorar, ó.
Who's leaving these out here?
Tem um dia heróico. É bom explorar, é sempre bom explorar, né? Let's continue.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Part removed,
Tá rolando
tripod,
muito bem, cara.
tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? Record a outfilm?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Stuff in something for us to find.
Vou explorar essa área bem.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Ó,
Be right back.
sabia. É sempre bom. Será que aquele povo tava observando a ave? Não, quero pegar esse o caminhozinho que deve ter por
I'll
aqui.
be back in a second.
Roger.
Cadê? Não tem caminhozinho, não? Não vou acessar, não. Era pra ter um caminhozinho bem aqui. Por aqui assim, ó. Será que eu acesso por outro lugar? Essa é por.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Finally.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With
Cadê o áudio? Download.
technique, these roaches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Bright Falls! Olá, cidade de Bright
Lodge
Falls.
to get
Quanto
anything from the
tempo?
field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Só tô 1h16. Caralho, parece mais tempo. Olá, Bright Falls.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Hi there.
Tem que achar o mapa de
I'm
Bright
gonna go check
Falls.
something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, sleepy.
Hey, how are you doing?
Os caras tá dançando sozinho. Tem umas falhas de gráfico porque ele não tem um mesh shader, né, cara?
Take care now.
E o FPS cai um pouquinho. Os rádios que a gente liga em Alan Wake American Nightmare. O FPS varia muito aqui dentro da cidade, né?
Welcome back, Anderson.
Bora. Depois explora aqui. Vai pra onde? Cá? Pra cá?
Interesting guest lately? Any good finds?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Someone left to grow a surprise under their bed for housekeeping? They were nuts.
Lanchonete.
So, that's what all that
Funeral home. Eu lembro dessa parte aqui da cidade. Tem hardware, não é. Sheriff Station. Cadê a lanchonete? Acho que é aqui Coffee World.
Hello, how are you?
Lost, Anderson.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. Nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Kim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thorne were still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. That many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced up.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Take it easy.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and...
Ó, o olho perdido.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress.
A expressão facial dela tá muito
Take a
foda.
bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake and was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. Then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Good to see you. Hi.
Você não precisa sentar sempre no lugar, né?
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back.
Finders Keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. That's not right. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Dentro da seita.
Ah,
Que tipo de seita?
think.
Interroguei já, não? De novo?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Even dream of this.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Quem é essa gatinha?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose.
A Rose.
You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
Eita, agora ficou mais complicado. Essa Rose é estranha. É gatinho. Eu lembro dessa Rose no Alan Wake. Ela tem no Alan Wake 1 e no American Nightmare.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose?
Morning,
She's
Bear.
a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? You do now.
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. Best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue.
Oh, Mama.
Friend.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Peraí, deixa eu voltar aqui pra... Esse mapa é grande. Pousada, lanchonete. Ponto de interesse.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my...
Delegacia tá igualzinho o jogo. É a mesma delegacia, né, cara? Igualzinho. E reformaram. Sala de interrogatório ali. Eu lembro do Alan Wake.
Agent?
Cadê o mapa daqui da delegacia?
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. only had a tour guide also. Bear season.
Depois acertou.
Oh no, bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela Botic, best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition old diner coffee thermos.
Eu não vou ir agora não. Eu vou achar o mapa da delegacia aqui. Aham! Falei que é.
Happening here, I see. Sir, some patience, please.
Aqui são as celas. E o banheiro. Papel higiênico. Tipo de maluco que conta rolo de papel higiênico. Aqui é o quê? Ah, sala do xerife Team Breaker. Celas. Necrotério. Ah, mas no jogo Alan Wake a gente não... No primeiro Alan Wake eu lembro que a gente não explora esse subterrâneo da delegacia.
With the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem though.
Eu não lembro desse... Eu lembro só da parte das celas, né, cara?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about more. You always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. Put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Cadê?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Doesn't look right. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest.
Muito bem feito esse jogo, viu? É doido. Esse jogo é muito bem feito. Caralho. Muito bem feito.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale Haunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Push.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh! Tá aqui, meu Deus. Caralho, doido.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Que loucura, doido.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
see me in the light.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Ué? Ah, não entendi nada. Cara, esse tempinho todo eu só fiquei 1h40 aqui. Eu tinha ficado mais tempo. Eu tinha passado bem mais tempo. O bicho se teleportou, velho. Não é assim que acontece na história. Pô, que gosto de demorado, hein? Pô, ainda bem que volta daqui, ó. Que aí eu vou entender melhor porque eu me distraí. E vai pegar sem luva, minha filha.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale haunted saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Parece um cara. Clicker tem a ver com a Alan Wake também, cara. A esposa dele. É um objeto, como é que chama? Um objeto alterado. Um objeto de mundo alterado, cara. The Clicker era que a esposa do Alan Wake tinha no meio do escuro, eu lembro, cara, da história.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Aí ele deu esse clicker pra ela, que é um. É um objeto alterado. É um objeto de poder. Aí no caso eu tenho que ir pra onde ele veio.
He can't see me in the light.
Quando ele for ali pra trás.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
É muito bem feito, doido. Isso é muito bem feito, doido. Ah, ainda bem que eu comprei essa placa de vídeo, cara. Porque eu ia ficar um tempão sem jogar essa porra aqui. Eu lembro que no Alan Wake 1, sempre que você terminava um capítulo, tinha uma música famosa. A primeiro capítulo terminava com a música do Elvis. É.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared. What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Tem nada aqui dentro. Bom, os eventos sobrenaturais já começam no capítulo 1, né, cara?
Saga was back at Golden Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would run out. Stop the monster.
Vão virar um monstro também. Ah, isso aqui é música.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more.
É verdade.
There is no rational explanation for what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. I can't get through this. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
O clique. Clicker, na verdade é o clicador. É um interruptor, cara, é um interruptor antigo que o Alan Wake deu pra esposa dele, porque ela tinha medo do escuro. Eu lembro disso aí, cara. A história desse jogo é magnífica. Pô, tá tudo trancado aqui, cara. Tem alguma coisa aqui na sala de autópsia, não?
Must be locked from the other side.
E agora?
It's not opening.
Agora lascou. Não era pra ter, começar a ter algum tipo de chave, não, alguma coisa aqui.
I can't force it open. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Bonitinha a filha dela.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew how softy Casey is. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Na justa posição. A chave, não? É. Será que aprenderia o ritual? Ritual, meu filho. Tem nenhuma chave aqui pra pegar. Pô, os bolos cheios de chave, doido.
The heart is going to... Fucker, take it with it?
Não consigo interagir com mais nada aqui, cara. Ah, a famosa esquiva.
It doesn't budge.
Ah, não. Fiquei com raiva agora. Celular. Internet. Ah.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. He must get it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Ah, faltou isso aqui.
Dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Faltou.
Okay.
Essa posição. Ah, tá encerrado isso aqui.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? It's dead.
Yeah, right. That's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real. You mean the sheriff disappeared? Huh? Oh my...
Terrifying pair.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
Smart choice, Anderson. Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Merceda won't roll over.
2h11. O jogo tá rodando incrivelmente bem, cara. Uma placa de vídeo de entrada, né?
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here. 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Uh-huh. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of.
O áudio tá atrasado.
Annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years
Com relação ao
ago, I
vídeo.
started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the horror store. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where it was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this. Or
Quando
because
se
they can see
muda para trazer o Alan Wake de volta.
impossible things are happening here. A world
É
operating
o Alan Wake que tá tentando sair de lá, né? No lineal onde
to
ele tá.
understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree.
A iluminação tá
What
massa.
sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
My experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
About to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Eu acho que esse PC vai rodar Silent Hill 2.
Our crime scene is drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Did I?
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case.
If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Ixi, eu fiquei calado agora.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Let's find the station.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that we heard before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Ah!
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
Witch's hut.
Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. I need to find the witch's hut.
Aí quando intensifica a lanterna que gasta bateria.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a
NMA.
door leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Bom, a árvore já resolvi. Agora eu preciso ir para Witch's Hut. É. Um atalho por aqui.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Deixa exclusivo.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Ah, rapaz, a coisa de café. Em Control tem uma referência a essa garrafa térmica, que é uma garrafa de. É um item alterado. É um colecionável que você pega em Alan Wake 1.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Don't need to go over all this again. The page from the witch's hut to be describing some kind of ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
Eita. Essa posição tá complicada.
Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
They played cards in the jungle.
Mercado.
The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Vou parar por aqui. Ah, mas esse jogo é jogaço. Não esperava nada menos do que a Remedy, né, cara? Fez Alan Wake 1, Max Payne, né? Max Payne, Control, Quantum Break, só jogaço. Os caras não tem um jogo ruim no currículo. Os caras não tem um jogo ruim no currículo. Control, ele tem a ver com Alan Wake, né, cara? O departamento de controle, ele investiga o limiar que aconteceu em Bright Falls. Então é isso. Valeu aí. Até amanhã.